Guys, let's watch this next Foot Locker Week of Greatness, and then we'll interpret it afterwards. This is crazy.
Year storm, zombie epidemic, and alien encounters continue unabated. Safe to say, this is the best week ever.
What are you doing? Run! It's the week of greatness. What you doing? It's really happening! This is a real thing!
Nah, man. This is the real thing.
Are you wearing the new Icon Clash?
I need this in a size 8.
I need a 6.
I need this in 16.
I got you.
Not today.
Is it dead?
Clash not dead.
Hell yeah. Hey, kid, where are you headed? You know it's the end of the world, right?
Yeah, but it's the start of week of greatness.
It's the best week ever.
Guys, now the question is, why is it called the Week of Greatness when the entire time we're looking at one day, September 26th, right here, October 21st into 22nd, a 24-hour period, late October 21st into 22nd, our precise September 26th connection, right here. Why is it called the Week of Greatness when the Bible verse is, I will utterly burn her with fire in one day, for great is the Lord that judgeth her? Because this entire week right here, what is this week? This is the week of real New Year's Eve. Shemini Ezrat and Shimshat Torah, like we had back in on September 26th. So why is it they will not pull it on Hashna Rabbah or on Shemini Ezrat or Shimshat Torah? Because it's too coded. Too many people know about this. At least the Jews know about this. Every Jew on the planet knows that Israel got attacked on Shemini Ezrat and Shimshat Torah right at the end of Hashna Rabbah. And they're not going to do it again. That would be too obvious. This is why I'm looking at this date on the 21st. But this is why they call it the Week of Greatness. Because as you see, October 26th is the Tishri 24. So what are they doing? They're going to the 24th. And if you look at the 24th, it's Tishri 22. So what are they doing? Going right to the 22nd. There's your Tishri 20 and 19 and 20. So this is why they call it the Week of Greatness. You got to use your brain a little bit. Bottom line is, I will utterly burn her with fire. If nothing happens on the night of the 21st or 22nd, then could they pull it on Hashna Rabbah? Let me show you. Why I don't think it's Hashna Rabbah, even though that's the code. Let me show you. Guys, the reason I don't think they're going to pull it on they would not do it on the 23rd is October 23rd leaves 69 days in the year, and it's New Year's Eve. Look how obvious that is. Here we have good old Blondie back in action. We're looking at New Year's Eve, which we looked at on September 26th. September 26th left 96 days in the year. And October 23rd, which is Hashna Rabbah, New Year's Eve, leaves 69 days in the year like I just showed you. So this is the reason it's too coded. This is why I'm looking at a date that nobody sees, which is the 21st, October 21st. People are asking, why is it not the 8th day? Well, why is it not the 8th day? Because they have a song. Because they have a song called the 8th day. And on the 8th day, right here, machine got upset. A problem had never seen as yet. No time for flight, a blinding light, and nothing but void forever night. Behold what man has done. There's not a world for everyone. Nobody laughed. Nobody cried. World's at an end. Everyone has died forever. Okay? So this is why they won't do it on a day they give you so obvious on the 8th day. There's even a nuclear documentary called The 8th Day, like I showed before, which came out in 1984 called The 8th Day. What is the only 8th day? September 26th. September 26th. And right here on the 24th. This is the 8th day right here. October 24th is called the 8th day. Look when that documentary came. The documentary was released on September 24th. And October, and Tishri means, obviously Tishri is the first month, and Tishri means 1 and 7, like Sept. So they're telling you, literally, that this is the month, this is the year, October 24th. It's too coded. So this is what I'm looking at right here on the very night of October 21st and the 22nd, because nobody can pull up a calendar and connect all these dates. But here, you don't even need a brain to connect Shemini Ezrat and the 8th day and the documentary. So that's why, obviously they can pull it here, and this connects to September 26th. This entire week of greatness connects September 26th. But the reason I'm looking at the very late night of the 21st and the 22nd is because obviously it's all those connections we talked about. It's a date that the Jews can't see. It's a date that obviously the gematria junkies cannot see. They can't see any date. Those knuckleheads are talking about celebrity deaths like that matters. Retards. And then you have the rapture video people looking at eclipses and dirt and clouds and suns, and none of their stuff ever adds up. Not one of them has mentioned September 26th. So the reason we're not looking at this 8th day right here is because it's too obvious, in my opinion. I could be wrong, but the date I'm looking at is the very late night of the 21st into the 22nd. And you saw one more time on that nuclear documentary, it was released exactly on the 24th, the connection to October 24th. And if you see October 24th right here, it's Tishri 22. Tishri 22. And we go to the 22nd, and that's the date we're looking at. The very late night of the 21st into the 22nd is our connection. It connects to the 8th day, connects to the documentary, and most importantly, it connects to September 26th, the 22nd, September 26th, the 21st, 22nd. That's what we need to look at. This is where everything happens on September 26th. This is why it's called the Week of Greatness. I will utterly burn her with fire in one day, because great is the Lord that judgeth her, and the monkeys are going to pay for their sins. They're going down. See the shoes that these Jakes are wearing? They are wearing something called the Jordan 1 bloodline. The Jordan bloodlines. Okay? And look, and it shall come to pass that the land, saith the Lord, 2 parts shall be cut off, the third be left therein. So they look confused. They have no idea what's going on. They have no earthly idea, no clue what's happening right now, because they are confused. Why are they confused? Because now it shall come to pass, then they shall know. After it comes to pass, they shall know that a prophet has been among them. Us, the watchmen, the freaking people with a brain that see this stuff, that saw the donuts for vaccines were not normal, okay? Us. We saw these things coming, and we saw World War III the minute they started injecting the monkeys with graphene. So now they're showing this in this commercial. And then, we'll ignore what this says at the bottom, but the checkerboard on the zombie. They are telling you, the checkerboard people, obviously the Jesuits, the elite, they're telling you they are about to take over right here in this commercial with a checkerboard on top of this knucklehead zombie who mocked and scoffed for the past X amount of years here. And so, bottom line is, they are just making fun of us right here. But with this figure, we've been saying the end is here, and they're showing us like a bunch of homeless yahoos. But we're the ones that are correct. And these people will not know that they have no idea that the prophet was amongst them this whole entire time warning them, but they mocked and scoffed, and now they burned to death. Guys, the moral of the story here is there's 8 billion people on Earth, and only a few of this see this date, 21st, 22nd. Sometime, I mean, I just showed, it's called a week of greatness. Technically, the next 5 days connect. The date I'm looking at, the day we're all looking at, is the night of the October 21st and 22nd. That's not the day. September 26th is not going to repeat again. This is the final September 26th on the board. The calendars repeated. Tishri was twice. Once on the Torah, once on the Hebrew. That I've showed it nauseum for the past month. Okay? So September 26th is absolutely the day. That day connects to 7/21, and 7/22, October 21st and October 22nd. That's not the day. That's not the day. Then the mockers and scoffers, what they're going to do is mock and drink beer and watch, baseball or football or whatever these yahoos do, instead of doing what us knuckleheads do, actually. So, bottom line, September 26th is the evening of October 21st or 22nd. That's the day. All these people that have put comments are pointing to all these dates, Back to the Future Day and Pumpkin Day and the triangular number and the Hurricane Francine and the rest of it. I mean, my God, it all points to this day. The day, as in the days of Noah, so shall it be the Son of Man. The second month, Sheshvan 17, only falls on one day. That is the night of October 21st into October 22nd. That's what we're looking at. That's it. Game over. Summer has come and passed. The innocence can never last. Time for the mockers to face the ultimate judgment. Guys, check out this comment by this person. If you open the Google page, the image that appears looks like this. Go from Google Word, dinosaur keeping a triangle God symbol, and a hammer repealing hits a nail. It's nailed on the Reptile Awareness Day. Okay, so you open this up, you go to Google, and here's what it shows. Exactly what that person said with the triangle, with the hammer and sickle. Obviously, the hammer sickle, that's the Russian symbol. When you click on it, check this out. Click on it, and it takes you to this, and it shows you 23 right here. 23 in Africa. Okay, now look at this. Seriously, guys, September 26 was Elul 23. Elul 23 was the exact day that September 11th occurred. Elul 23. September 26 is Elul 23. And they just showed you the 23. So then you simply go to September 26th, like we always do, and see it's the 22nd. The end of the 21st and 22nd. So simple. And what does that mean? That means Judgment Day is right here on the 21st and 22nd. Reptile Awareness Day. I'm telling you, this is it. September 26th is the day. Guys, here's the Economist cover from 2015 with an 11.5 and 11.3. 11.5. How many times have we seen 11.5? Literally, 11.5 is our connection to January 17th. And check out 11.3. You think they're just magically putting this stuff out there just to communicate with themselves? Literally, they're giving you the code right in front of your face. Okay? 11.5 right there, January 17th. And what about 11.3? There is 11.3 right here. Zero's not a number. They're giving you January 17th, 11.5, and they're giving you January 18th right here. Exactly October 21st and the 22nd. I mean, that is blatant. This is why you got to know the calendars, not gematria junk, not look at the moon and the stars and the dirt. It's literally in these calendars. If you want to know the dates, you look at the calendars. If you want to know what the weather is, you look at the clouds and the sun and the dirt. Okay? And gematria. If you want to be really confused, look at gematria and celebrity deaths for some reason. Now, I don't understand why celebrity deaths matter and why gematria junk matters when the answer is so simple. It's right here. Right here. And right on the Economist cover. They put it right in front of your face because the Bible says, warn my people. And they have to warn you. And if you don't do anything about it, it's called acquiescence. When there is a moral and legal obligation to speak and you do nothing, then they can bring judgment. It's literally right here. 11.5 and 11.3. Come on. Right in front of your face. Non-stop. The winter solstice. Everything is connected to one day. That is September 26th. Right here. September 26th into September 27th. Right here. October 21st, late October 21st and the 22nd in our face. This is how much they think the monkeys are morons. And now we're about to find out how moronic the monkeys are. The masses are completely the asses. Look at this. This is called the circle back ritual. The redhead lady. I'll have to circle back on that. It's a ritual. It is a ritual. Why? Look at this. I just showed you 11.5, 11.3. Check it out. Guys, when did the pandemic begin? March 11th. What month was that? We were in the month of Adar, right? And we were month of Nisan. So what was the Gentile month? It was March. There's your 11/3, just like on October 22nd. That's your circle back date right here. This is why the circle back ritual. And look, when the United States of Babylon was declared a national disaster, the entire country for the first time in history, yes, history, was declared a national disaster on March 13th. Look at that date. It's the 17th of Adar. 17, literally, right here. 317 and Adar 17. Adar is 12, which is the exact month that we're in on the September 26th calendar. 12, 7. Oh my, this is literally in our face. Here's the circle back date, 11/3, right here, which is our connection to October 22nd, September 26th, March 11th. Come on, guys. You see this right here in front of you. Do you actually think they're showing you the 17 and showing us the 17 ad nauseum here just for our purpose? What? Trump wanders around stage for 17 minutes. Why not 20 minutes? Why not 15 minutes? Why? Does somebody have a stopwatch out and say, okay, he's going to stop? He wandered around for 17 minutes. They're giving you a damn code, but the Rapture video dumbasses can't see it. All right, guys, check out this comment by the co-host of this channel at this point. What about Harold Camping? On 23rd of May, 2011, 2 days after his judgment day, he spoke of October 21st. Okay, so for that prediction, May 23rd, 2011 until October 21st, 2024 is exactly 700 weeks. Should make a video about it. Here it is. So let's read about Harold Camping, this CIA shill.
Camping was an American Christian radio broadcaster and evangelist. Beginning in 1958, he served as president of Family Radio, a California-based radio station group that, at its peak, broadcast to more than 150 markets in the United States. In October 2011, he retired from active broadcasting following a stroke, but still maintained a role at Family Radio until his death. Camping is notorious for issuing a succession of failed predictions of dates for the end times, which temporarily gained him a global following and millions of dollars of donations. Camping first predicted that the Judgment Day would occur on or about September 6, 1994. When it failed to occur, he revised the date to September 29th and then to October 2nd. In 2005, Camping predicted the second coming of Christ to May 21st, 2011, whereupon the saved would be taken up to heaven in the rapture, and that there would follow 5 months of fire, brimstone, and plagues on earth, with millions of people dying each day, culminating on October 21st, 2011, with the final destruction of the world. His prediction for May 21st, 2011 was widely reported, in part because of a large-scale publicity campaign by Family Radio, and it prompted ridicule from atheist organizations and rebuttals from Christian organizations. After May 21st passed without the predicted events, Camping said he believed that a spiritual judgment had occurred on that date, and that the physical rapture would occur on October 21st, 2011, simultaneously with the final destruction of the universe by God. Except for one press appearance on May 23rd, 2011, Camping largely avoided press interviews after May 21st, particularly after he suffered a stroke in June 2011. After October 21st, 2011, passed without the predicted apocalypse, the mainstream media labeled Camping a false prophet and commented that his ministry would collapse after the failed doomsday prediction. Camping was reported to have retired from his position at Family Radio on October 16, 2011, only days before his final prediction for the end of the world. However, his daughter later clarified that he had not retired outright, but was maintaining a role at family radio while remote working. Camping admitted in a private interview that he no longer believed that anybody could know the time of the rapture or the end of the world, in stark contrast to his previously staunch position on the subject. In March 2012, he stated that his attempt to predict a date was sinful, and that his critics had been right in emphasizing the words of Matthew 24:36, "Of that day and hour knoweth no man." He added that he was now searching the Bible even more fervently, not to find dates, but to be more faithful in his understanding. After the failure of Camping's prophecies, family radio suffered a significant loss of assets, staff, and revenue.
Why is this guy a CIA shill? Because of what they said at the end. Nobody knows the day or the hour. The only people that don't know the day or the hour are the Rapture video people, okay? How did I know about October 7th, a month in advance, February 24th, the day Russia got attacked, weeks in advance? Common sense. It's in the calendars. They have to give you the code. If we knew in 1968, the exact year World Trade construction began, the same year 9/11 became the emergency dialing code, the same year Space Odyssey 2001 came out, think that's all a coincidence? If you think that's all a coincidence, you're an idiot. You're a complete moron. Okay? You don't have Apocalypse Later. You don't have Amazon making movies about you. You don't have multiple outlets talking about you, making documentaries and books about this stuff on Prime, unless you're a CIA shill. And the scoffers can say right now that, nobody knows the day or the hour, because they are retarded. The only people that don't know the day or the hour are literally the people who read only that verse and don't read the rest of it. But I will not come like a thief in the night. Okay? If you're watching, is what it is. And they don't have this kind of information or this kind of press on somebody unless they are a shill. Just like Kanjan, just like those other prophets. We know this stuff. So, the date, magically he picked October 21st, and his original prediction was May 21st. What does July mean? The month 7 that we're in right now, July means 5. Literally, his dates. If you go back to his dates, let's check out his dates. September 6th. When did I start posting videos? Exactly on September 6th. Why? Because September 6th was massive. September 6th, like I explained prior, was the date of Rosh Hashanah on the biblical calendar. It was New Year's Eve. It connected. The next date I had was September 26th, the 2-9 backwards. I never even knew about this guy. And then October 2nd, we talked about October 2nd. That was Elul 29. Why did I know it was not going to be October 2nd? Because 0 is not a number. And October 2nd was the reason I was looking at October 21st to begin with. And September 26th and September 6th. So as soon as September 6th passed, I'm like, okay, let's look. September 26th. Got to be September 26th. And all those rituals occurred on September 26th. How did I know these things? Because the calendars tell you this guy's a complete shill. If you want to believe it or not. But we'll find out if I'm right or if he's right, if nobody knows the day or the hour. If we get to October 23rd, after October 21st, the late October 21st and October 22nd ends, and October 23rd comes around, then yes, nobody knows the day or the hour after that. Because if we pass this date, the 21st and the 22nd, and we get to the 23rd, the day I don't have, then I guess nobody knows the day or the hour. So we'll find out in 48 hours if this is true or not. But in my opinion, this guy's a complete, absolute shill. He made millions of dollars. He got promotions, and they have documentaries, t-shirts, videos about him. Give me a break.